It's from TravelON, and this is a brand that I have used for years, and I discovered them for my travels. But so many people love to use them every day because I think out of all of the handbag lines we have, they are the lightest weight, I think, personally, for the size of bag that we offer, which is huge for a lot of people. We've got Erin Elmore joining us, who really has been in the travel and luggage handbag industry for about 7 years.
Yeah,
so good to see you.
Great to see you.
TravelON, you know, I love this brand for travel, but like I said, a lot of people use it on a regular basis. Your colors and your prints are always saturated and pretty, but you offer multiple modes of protection.
That's right. 4 key safety features that we're going to talk about today, on top of the organization and just all around amazing look of the bag.
Which we love. So, colors. Of course, we do have black.
Classic.
Then we have lush blue. So if you love navy, but you don't want it to be dark, you want it to be more of like an intense version of that. This is awesome.
Excellent. And in front of that, we have our vintage violet.
Super pretty. And then I love the look of the print. That one's fun.
Snake.
The snake, which there's no actual plates that can peel off. It's just a print that actually gives it that gorgeous look. And so you just choose the color that you want. But this bag, I can tell from its size, is going to hold a lot. I mean, TravelON bags always impress me with how much they hold.
Everything in the kitchen sink. Should we do a little tour of it?
Yes, let's
okay, I'm
do
going to
that.
step aside here.
Okay.
First of all, I just love the silhouette of this bag. It's almost like a messenger style, but it's so lightweight. It's literally just 15 ounces. It can be worn over the shoulder or crossbody because the strap adjusts from 15 to 29 inches. And I love the look of this crinkle nylon. This is one of the first times in a long time we've done a crinkle nylon with all of the safety features. Almost a stonewash feel, easy to wipe down, water and stain and all of that spot resistant stuff. So great, great, great. We have 9 pockets. First one here is on the side. I have that water bottle in there. You can zip it, close, unzip it, whatever, take it out. Perfect. Make it nice and sleek. Pocket on the back zips all the way across. I can put my books in there.
Wow.
I can put, believe it or not, I'm digging all the way in. I have an umbrella in there.
What? Oh, that's great.
So big. First little pocket in the front, you reach right in. Fit that iPhone. You can also fit the 6 Plus. I have a pair of sunglasses in here, which I love that you don't even need the case. Coming up on
I'm always losing the case anyway. I'm like a complete failure with that.
Me too. Well, you don't have to worry about it in the front there. Our first little safety feature here is our first of 2 locking zippers. So let's say you're in a crowded space and you think that pickpocket, hey, I see him over there. What if he thinks he's going to get in your bag? I don't think so, because you've got that locking zipper right there to protect you. In this pocket, you can fit one of those little mini iPads, which I love for my son. Everything in the kitchen sink. And in here, we get into our second safety feature. Let me flip this upside down and show you. It is a built-in wallet. Okay, how convenient is that?
Right.
So you've got all your slots for your credit cards and your passport, but the most important thing there is that's RFID protected.
Wow.
So what that means is basically nowadays our passports, license, credit cards have little tiny microchips in them that are broadcasting our personal information out into the universe 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. That's just how they work.
Right.
It's 2016.
It's supposed to make our lives easier, but it does make our lives more susceptible to bad things.
So like a thief with a credit card reader that they bought online for next to nothing can walk past you and skim your personal information.
And you have no idea.
No, you don't feel it, you don't touch it, you don't see it. You're on a vacation, let's say, enjoying yourself, and the next thing you know,
there's no money in your bank.
Right. So this is going to stop that transmission. So that's a huge safety feature. Moving on to our main compartment, one of those, again, the locking zipper. Forget about it, Mr. Pickpocket. And in that main compartment, you can fit a full-size tablet. That is everything. Also, it's a great, almost another safety feature, believe it or not, is that little built-in LED light that you can put your keys on. What's important about that, let's say you're in the dark and you want to see where your keys are and get into your house very quickly. Also, as I get older, I tell you what, I can't read the menus in dark restaurants, so that'll protect us from that.
I'm almost in reader land as it is. I'm
so
fighting
big.
it.
And then a little side zippering pocket that's just opaque. You can put your summertime sunscreen, makeup, whatever you want in there. And then we still have 2 more safety features. Can you believe it?
So here's the thing. You might have noticed somebody's missing here. The snake just sold out. So the 3 colors I want to remind you, right up here is that vintage violet. I've got that lush blue, and I'm doing it more like that crossbody because, again, you can completely change how you want to wear this. I could make it a lot longer, too, if I wanted to. But you can also go for the black. I love how lightweight the bags are.
So
let's face it, you had a lot of stuff in there. If you
I loaded
the
up.
Water bottle and all those things add weight. You don't want the bag to be heavy before you add your things.
So these are so lightweight. I travel a lot. I just fold this up in my suitcase. It looks just as beautiful as the day you bought it. So it's, and look, you can see there that sheen. Nice transition from day to night. So you don't have to travel with a day bag and an evening bag. It just makes it so much easier.
You know, it's just a great way to live, knowing that you've got all your stuff in an exact place. This goes beyond having your dividers. This goes to giving you a place for everything, so you never have to search for it. So we have two other safety features.
Two more, believe it or not. So right here, we'll talk about the chair momentarily, but as you see right here, this is a cable mesh system made of stainless steel. So if you think, you know, those thieves that are going to slash and go and watch all the contents of your bag fall on the floor, it's not going to happen. This barrier is going to prevent that slashing, and it also extends into the strap right here. You see it big time in Europe. Look, two guys on a moped, one will drive by, one will cut the bag, and the other will grab the bag, and they'll be gone, and you'll be running after it.
Totally gone.
Not gonna happen. And then the reason why we're on a chair here is our last safety feature. There's a little swivel lock right here. So easy for you, but if, you know, you're dining outside, you just unlock this guy, weave it through a chair, your baby stroller, a park bench, the seat on the bus, the seat on the plane, the seat on the train. You may think, oh, I'm perfectly protected now. Well, you are. But guess who doesn't realize that? The guy that thinks he's going to grab and go with your bag. You're completely attached.
He's not going anywhere.
So you're safe, secure, and protected and locked into place. And they're not going anywhere with your bag.
You know what? TravelOn is just such a great brand. And every time I see one of their bags, I feel like they've added another extra safety feature. So think about all those times that, you know, you're sitting there and your bag is really at the mercy. If it's just sitting over the back of the chair, anyone can grab it where you're not looking, especially if you have kids and you're distracted.
Like always?
Like always, yeah. And then, of course, here, think about your RFID protection. This is against the slashing that you're seeing there, which, yeah, you don't see that. That's underneath the material.
Right, and it's still really lightweight even though that's there. It doesn't add any bulk whatsoever. It's almost that invisible protection that you don't see.
Right, and then that RFID protection, which is really important. And it's true, not all cards have those chips, but I feel like the most important ones usually do.
And as time goes on, you're gonna see it more and more with our passports and the driver's license. It's just a reality of the way we live today. So have that protection, make your vacation a little easier and
you know what? All of that is built into this bag. That's a ton of engineering for $39.75. And between the colors, a reminder that the snake has sold out. I've got the lush blue. That one is the most popular color, but you can never go wrong with black. Like, especially if you're not using it all the time and you're going away to travel, black just always works. It's easy, it's amazing, but we do have that vintage violet. That really sort of made the outfit. We have our little mannequin over there where she's got on her halston and she's got on the skirted leggings and the sparkly shoes from Soul Society, and then that vintage violet bag sort of set the whole outfit apart. So if you want to bring this home and see what TravelOn is all about, I highly recommend you give this a shot and write your reviews on QVC.com, because it's almost like a secret club, I feel, Erin.
I rely on it all the time.
You kind of look at it and you go, that sounds really neat, and then you don't do anything about it. And then one of these days you say, that's really neat, I think I'm going to get that. And then you realize how much this truly offers you when you get it at home.
So true. You know, TravelOn's been around for 40 years. So we really have mastered this. We started off as travel, but now I really feel that it's fashion meets function meets travel meets every day.
Meets every day. Always the fun pop of color in the lining. Super smooth lining, so your stuff never gets caught on the inside. $39.75. Erin, always a treat. Thank you so much.
Always a pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Of course.